Raj Yoga has been recognized to be the highest form of yoga. And yet, although people might think that because it's the highest, it might be the most difficult, yet my own experience tells me that it's a very natural and easy form of yoga because we're dealing with the mind. And within that, we have 2 steps that are very, very basic and important. And the first step is to be able to recognize the inner being, the self. And when I recognize who I am, then in that awareness, I'm able to take the second step. In this step of firstly recognizing the self, we look at ourselves in the mirror many times a day, or at least once or twice a day. But that's not actually being able to see who I am. It's been a question that has been interested in by philosophers and people of deep intellectual power, of people who are just simply filled with love and devotion for the divine, people who are like you and me, who are just wondering what are the answers to the existential questions of life. And so the answer that Raj Yoga, as taught by Prajapita Brahma as the instrument for the divine, this was something that was started many years ago in 1937 in what is today Pakistan, but at that time it was the United India, and the journey started there. And it's Raj Yoga which is absolutely relevant to modern times. When I think about all the issues that face us today, of course, what people would say most of all probably is, how can I experience peace? Because I know that when I am at peace with myself, then I can be at peace with others around me, and I can be at peace with the world. And I can then contribute to peace in the world also. Raj Yoga says, but you are a being of peace. You don't have to look for peace outside anywhere, but I am a being of peace. Now, when I look at my external identity and the external form, then most times there's nothing peaceful about that at all. My eyes are attracted to things here and there. My attention is distracted. I'm hearing things and I want to hear more things. I'm speaking a lot. I'm eating a lot. There's a lot of distraction of the physical senses. And it's wonderful to be able to see and hear and watch and all of this. But where is that self that is the being of peace? Well, let's take a journey inside. And I look at myself and I ask, well, who is it who is actually thinking and feeling and experiencing? Who is it who has personality and memory and all the deep patterns of personality and behavior? And each one individual is so absolutely unique. Amazing qualities and qualifications that are very, very different in all of us. Even within the siblings in one family, so many different characteristics, each one absolutely unique. So where is all of this? Nothing in my physical appearance or the measurements of my height, my weight, and all the other statistics that are generally understood as being applicable to me. Well, none of these characteristics actually connect with my thinking and feeling and being. And so I have to go inside. You know, they used to say, go into the cave and spend time with yourself and you'll be able to discover yourself. Well, I don't know many caves where we can just go in for a few minutes and come out again. But there is one cave that we can do this. And that cave is the cave of introversion. I'm living in a world which is very materialistic and extrovert, but what I can do is go deeper and deeper inside and start watching my thoughts. And when I do this, I realize that my thoughts are moving in so many different directions. Can I synchronize those thoughts? Can I focus those thoughts and bring them together? Well, this is the first step of meditation, of Raj Yoga. But who is it who's creating these thoughts? And I'll offer a simple explanation. And in a few minutes, we can experiment with that. And you can see how you get on with it and what happens. Well, that inner being that is actually me, the eternal being that I am, the being which is the being of peace, is a being that's sentient, it's conscient, it is the life force, it is Atma, the soul. And this is who I am. I am eternal. I cannot be measured. There are no limits. I am infinitesimal. And we've shown a very large image that you see this point of light. But in fact, I cannot be seen with these physical eyes. My thinking cannot be measured by anything in the world here. Yes, I can see the impact that my thoughts have, but to actually be able to measure my thoughts and change my thoughts with external devices doesn't actually work. But when I take that journey into myself in the cave of introversion, I can watch my thoughts and I can even begin to adjust them. And instead of letting them go here and there and everywhere, I can start focusing them. And instead of just thinking about events and people and the things that are going on around me here and the news of everything that's happening, I can actually take my thoughts onto a higher plane in which I see myself with my inner eye, with the eye of wisdom, with my third eye, and I see myself as this point of light located in the center of the forehead, but not on the skin, but deep inside, just in front of the brain, usually described as the space in front of the pineal gland. And that is the being that is unique, that contains everything that makes me the individual, the personality that I am. And as I explore this, first I can see my thoughts. And then as I go a bit deeper, I can see my feelings. Go a bit deeper and I can see my awareness. I can see the conscience. I can see that aspect of me that's able to retain information and process it and even use that information to move further towards knowledge and wisdom and truth. I go even deeper, and there are the personality traits that I carry. And all of this is within this infinitesimal point of light. This is Atma, this is soul, and this is the life force within this physical form that actually is making all of this function. When this life force leaves, life has gone. But now at this moment, we're exploring Atma. Let us take a moment to experience who I truly am. Let the body relax. And now, the shoulders have dropped. Even the muscles in the face have relaxed. And I go inside. I am a being of light. I am timeless. I have existed through eternity and will continue to do so. And now I connect with that sacred space within myself where there is peace. Om, I am Shanti, peace. This is my natural state of being. This is who I truly am. This is my original form, my natural form. I forgot myself and I forgot peace. Now that I remember who I am peace. And peace reaches from the soul into my whole physical form, restoring harmony and synchronicity to this physical body. I am peace. And I share this peace with the atmosphere beyond this place, out into the planet, into all the different corners of the world, so that we may return to peace in the world.